as you have seen, I finished socks. Now, if you're watching this video for the first time, you don't know heck what I'm doing over here. I have a Knitting I Love channel when I present you my finished object videos, also some tutorials, some giveaways. I knit socks and I give them away. So yeah, definitely check it out. But if you're watching it over here and you're like, what the heck she's showing? I want to knit socks myself. I'm going to put 2 tutorials down below, the way I like to knit socks, and the way I like to knit socks, I like to knit them toe up with afterthought heel. Why? Because you just literally count till 12. Obviously you'll cast on 24 stitches using a Judy's magic cast on, and then you're increasing until your actually foot is going to fit, and then you knit in around. I use 9-inch circular knitting needles, 2 until you mark for the heels, so the sides, and then you go as far as the yarn lets you, or you would want to, and then you do 1 by 1 ribbing, which you will bind off, and then afterwards, that's why it's afterthought heel, I'm putting knitting needles up and down, cut the one leg of the stitch between, and I'm knitting in the round using magic loop, decreasing until I get the toe. But all those videos holding your hand will show you how to do it. But if you're watching and you don't really want to knit any socks, but you would want hand knitted socks, I would say search for my monthly giveaway pair of socks on this channel, which is for all my subscribers. So you know what you need to do to take part, watch and then listen, because there's another thing you need to do with that. And there's an extra pairs that I knit for my members. So on the screen you can see a button like that. That button will appear only if you're on your computer. Don't waste your time searching on your mobile, in case you're watching it now on it. There are 2 levels, have access to extra perks, which one of those are the giveaway exclusive videos with a hand knitted socks that you can take part. Is there. Also, annual coupon code and an extra footage for whatever I'm heck doing behind the scenes for your viewing pleasures. Right, so if we have that clear, you're probably wondering what yarn I used. I kept everything in this beautiful bag because the one that I normally use for Seb, which says Seb, is still occupied by the leftovers of the previous socks that I created for him. I couldn't say knit fully because that was a sock tube, but created for him. So I'm going to put a die on the screen just to show you how they look. And to be honest, they are a little bit too big. So I got a little bit self-conscious, and normally to knit socks for him I would have 70 rounds over here, but I think lately I started adding 5 rounds over here before I start changing the yarn for the main color, let's say that way. That was completely wrong grammar, but hopefully you got it. So I think over here I got to, no, over here what I did, I took a measuring tape and I measure his feet, which is 10 inches and I think 25 something. So I just measure my toe, which will be the same thing as my heel, which gave me over here 2.5 inches. So from that 10.25 I minus that 2.5 inch for the heel, and then I minus 1 inch because I want to have negative ease over here. And that's what I did. So it's a little bit different. I think I have instead of 70, I have like 60, 63, I think. But no, those 5, that's 67. So it's kind of close to 70 overall. But anyway, we shall see when he puts them on, right? I know yarn. So the first things, because I started with a toe, and you may notice now the green on the toes, on the heels, on the ribbing is this Drops Fable color 112. Nothing fancy to say about it, but I really like this color. I like the yarn. But you're probably waiting for this one, and this one is I feel like a witch. You know, like in someone holds an apple in front of you and tell you, eat it. That's kind of the feeling I have over here. It's a scrumptious pearl, That's the thing. Dye, knit, repeat. Check it on the screen. I'll try to put the link to the website where you can purchase this yarn. I think I didn't have to look for it because, oh, can I be seen by you? Okay. Because it says over here is a hand dyed in Canada. So just to be aware that if you're in the European Union and you want to buy something from abroad, which is not the European Union, mind your customs. But if you're in Canada or United States, you don't have to worry about that, don't you? I think you don't. So you have Stripe Me Up. That's the actual, I think, blend color, which is 80% superwash merino and 20% nylon. Okay. We have 400 yards, 365 meters per 100 grams. So you see this is a kind of plumber fingering because the fingering could be 425, could be 400, or it could be 365. So check it out on the screen. That's what I'm telling you. But you're probably wondering what color is it, and when you open it up nicely, you have all skeins are hand dyed individually. Happy knitting, Samantha. So that was done by Samantha. We know more now. And then we have figgy pudding. I hope I'm saying it right. So check this out, figgy pudding, and this is Samantha. So beautiful. And from where the heck did I get it? So I got it from a friend as a gift, kind of birthday, Christmas / happy new home living thing. And when I saw that in a lovely cup, you know, to drink, I thought the cup will be for me, the yarn will be for Seb. Well, I will have a pleasure of knitting in. It is a pleasure of knitting in because you may notice that the stripes are very tiny. Maybe not tiny, they'd be like 4 rounds, 3 rounds repeats, depends on the color. So it's beautiful. I still have some leftovers, so it could be knitted for some members or for knitting I Love subscribers, or I'm keeping it anyway. And so it was such a pleasure to knit. Although the yarn says that it's 365 meters, it has a tight twist, which means it is a little bit bouncy, you know, when you're kind of pulling like that, but it has a solid structure, if that makes any sense. So what I'm thinking by that, it's once you knit it, it will not stretch so much. It won't be so fluffy too much because this is so beautiful. I'm just wondering if the person is Samantha actually hand wind this thing. I think, you know, like to create a ball with it. It's just, if she does, kudos. That's what I heard on, I think, one of the movies that I watched lately, and I presume that means well done or something. Yeah, I think it's so nice. I think it's his colors. He likes blues and greens and little brownish things, so I think he's going to enjoy all them, and I will have 2 done for him. So maybe he's going to give me those 2 that they have holes in them, and we may repair them or fix them. Well, by we, I mean me, you know. So yeah, I think I said everything. If I forgot about something, let me know down below, and I will try to let you know. And if you're interested in what I'm wearing, I would say just go to my channel and check it out, look for sweaters, and yeah, till the next one. Bye.